All right, good evening, everyone. This is Resident Insurance Fellow, and I'm glad that you're here. We're keeping Carolina families covered. I'm going to talk about something different this evening, thing that's near and dear to my heart. Working in the insurance business, I do a lot of networking, and networking is so very important. So look at the possibilities of networking. And I'll just be covering so few basic topics to make sure that it's not designed to make you an expert. All I can say is I spent a long time in the military, and then I got into business in early 21, and then I realized that part of what I did required a lot of networking with other business owners and just with people in general. Everything that we do centers around people, and that's what's so very important. I'll be talking about five things, basic, very to the point. The benefits of networking, the steps of successful networking, some strategies and techniques, and how to stand out. So that's basically what I'll be covering, and also what to avoid. It's also important to do that as well. There are three basic benefits for professional networking. It'll help you build personal relationships. This will help you form strategic partnerships, gain relationships with your customers, and also people who want to invest in you. It's very important. It allows you to gain access to better opportunities because I went from going to one networking event and was able to go to several with several months. And if you're seen enough places with the right people, people invite you because they know you naturally belong to that space. And if you're an entrepreneur, it allows you to build your personal brand because when people know you, they also remember what they know you for. Let's also look at the steps of successful networking. What you want to do is you want to set clear and distinct goals for your networking effort. It should have a purpose. So if you're going to an event, you should have a purpose in mind. You need to know who you want to talk to. You want to know how many people you want to talk to, and whether it's to meet people, whether it's to obtain referrals. It's also important to learn about other industries as well because you may be an expert in your own, but you need to learn about others. And a lot of times, cross referrals is a very good thing. Having a good elevator pitch is an excellent thing, and it doesn't have to be anything long and drawn out. It's just a basic introduction. Just explain who you are, what do you offer, why should they care, and what do you want them to do. So I just described the introduction, the products and services that you offer. The benefit is why they should care about what you have to say and what you want them to do, that call of action, whether you want them to buy from you, whether you want a consultation, whether you want an appointment. That's generally what it is. There are strategies and techniques that I'm going to share with you, and I think that will be very important as well. Participating in networking events is a very important thing. You should do that. Join entrepreneurial groups because that will help you get into spaces that regular events cannot. Schedule dedicated time to network. Yes, we're all busy, but you have to take time for this. You don't have to go to every networking event you're invited to, but seek out the ones that are going to be able to get you in front of the most people and makes the most sense. Leverage technology for success in networking. And it's not just going to in-person networking events. There's plenty of virtual networking events as well, and that will help um, get you in front of people and for people to get in front of you. Always remember to give more than you take, especially in business or entrepreneurship. We create value in what we have. And that's what's important to understand why we are valuable in terms of what we can bring and what we can offer. Now, we're going to look at how to stand out. If you're an in person networking event, it's a good idea to research the event and the participants. Make an interesting business card or calling card. A lot of people now have virtual cards, if they don't even have the actual paper business card. I still keep both because you just never know. Always approach open conversations that will allow you to join in, and then I'll give you an opportunity to establish that rapport. That handshake's very important. Confident. Always make eye contact with the people that you're talking to and you're meeting. Make meaningful conversation. So, what helps me is just staying up to date on current events. So, it gives me a good conversation piece when I'm speaking with people. And if you meet someone, always, it's a good idea to always follow up. I generally like to follow up within 48 to 72 hours of meeting someone at the event to learn more about them and their service, because you never know what a partnership could lead to down the line. We've talked about how to stand out. Now, let me share some things that you don't want to do when professional networking. You don't want to put people on a pedestal, and don't let rejection discourage you. Every single person at that event is important, and so are you, and you have something to bring. So don't let rejection discourage you. Always remember, your network is your net worth. So for the last several minutes, I talked about the possibilities of networking and everything that it encompasses. We talked about the benefits of networking. We talked about the steps of successful networking. We talked about the strategies and the techniques. We've learned how to stand out, and we've also learned the things to avoid. So this is what I wanted to share with you. It's something a little different, but it's important no matter what business you're in, whether you work in insurance or whether anything like that. It's important for me and any other insurance professional to go to different events, be able to get in front of the people so that we can reach the right clientele that we need to and be able to take care of their needs. It may not always be directly through a customer. It may be through a family member. It may be through another business owner. So that's why it's so important to cross reference, get referrals, meet people, forge those relationships. If you like the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and more of these will be forthcoming. This is Reggie Insurance Fellow. I'm licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and I am always eager to meet the needs of my customers. I thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and have a great day.